The Adventures of Grief, Guy, Chapter 1. The Arrival. The Greyhound coughed to a halt in a forgotten part of town. Cracked streets, flickering street lamps, silence loud enough to swallow whole souls. Jake stepped off the bus with nothing but a duffel bag and the invisible weight of 1,000 stories he never asked to carry. He didn't know why he was here. He never did. God didn't speak in words, just aches, tugs in his chest, a pressure behind the eyes, like tears that wouldn't come, a calling, maybe, or a curse. Either way, it always pulled him to places like this. The bus hissed away, its taillights swallowed by fog. He adjusted the duffel strap across his shoulder. Military canvas, worn and fraying at the edges. Inside, a Bible with pages stuck together by rain, an old photo of a woman he'd never met, and scars that didn't heal right. He started walking with no direction, just the hum of something ancient and sad humming through the soles of his boots. The town was quiet, but not in the peaceful way. The buildings slumped. Neon signs buzzed in protest. A church steeple loomed at the far end of Main Street like a grave marker. Then he heard it, screaming, short, sharp, from the alley up ahead. Jake didn't run. He moved like a shadow on instinct. His breath slowed, hands flexed. His steps made no sound. He turned into the alley and saw them. 3 figures hunched over someone. A girl, maybe 16. Her scream cracked the night open, like lightning. One man held her by the wrists. The other had her bag. The third was fumbling with his belt. Jake didn't speak, didn't shout. He just moved. His first hit shattered the bag holder's nose. Blood sprayed against brick. The second man swung. Jake ducked, drove his shoulder into the man's ribs, then slammed his head into a dumpster so hard it dented. The girl crawled backward, sobbing. The third man pulled a knife. Jake stepped into the blade's reach, letting it graze his arm. He'd been cut before, then twisted the man's wrist until it cracked. The knife clattered to the ground. Jake stomped on it. A moment passed, then silence. The girl stared up at him, wide-eyed, shaking. Jake extended a hand, his voice low and steady. "You all right?" She hesitated, then nodded. I think so." Her name was Maya. She led him back to her apartment, a 1-bedroom unit above a liquor store that smelled like rotting wood and broken dreams. The door creaked open, and Jake saw the light from the TV flickering through cigarette smoke. A man sat on the couch, mid-40s, bloated face, whiskey bottle in one hand, a belt in the other. He didn't even look up. "You back already?" he slurred. "Who the hell's this?" Jake didn't speak. He watched Maya shrink beside him. She was more afraid of her father than of the men in the alley. Jake stepped forward, slow. She was nearly raped tonight. That got the man's attention. He looked up, bleary-eyed. "What did you say to me?" Jake didn't blink. "You heard me." The man stood, but his legs betrayed him. The bottle hit the ground. Jake caught the girl's eyes. "You got somewhere safe you can go." She shook her head. "Then I'll stay. Just for the night. Nothing's gonna hurt you now." The man mumbled something about cops and minding your own damn business. But Jake didn't care. He'd seen worse. Been worse. Later that night, when the old man finally passed out, Jake sat in the kitchen, arm wrapped in a dish towel stained with blood, watching Maya eat cereal in silence. "You're not from here," she said finally. "No," Jake said. "Where you headed?" Jake looked out the window, the moon casting thin silver shadows on the floor. "Wherever I'm needed next."
Drown, but I won't drown. fight it, gotta ignore